It's a beautiful day, and this is Infoscope Media TV. My name is Oma. I'm your host for today. Today we'll be celebrating women because it's the International Women's Month. This episode is supported by Farms 32, Sweet Makeovers, Beat Studios, and Diamond Hub. I am happy today because I'm a woman. Today we have a beautiful lady in the house, a lady par excellence, because I admire her. Her name is Esther Ozuruoha. She is a lady mechanic. Yes, I can hear you say wow. It's amazing. So today, I just like the smile on your face.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome to the studio, Miss Esther.
Thank you for having me.
I'm happy to meet you. I've heard a lot about you and I am fascinated. So I would want to ask you, why? When you were, did you just wake up one morning and decide, I want to be a lady mechanic? How many cars does your dad have? Were you working on his car from a child, or it was just something you decided to do?
Okay. I must compliment how you look. You really look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, yes. Let me start with the last question. Yes. You said, does my dad have a car? No, he doesn't. My dad doesn't have a car.
Okay.
But I think when I was younger, I didn't really have this whole mechanic stuff in mind. To be very sincere with you. I wanted, this kind of, I want to be a doctor kind of thing. Then along the line, I fell in love with this whole engineering stuff. I started going into mechanical engineering. After my year one, I thought the whole mechanic stuff in school, we're doing just theory. How universities in Nigeria can be. Then I had to go into the workshop to know how the practical aspects will look like. So I went to the workshop in my area, and trust me, the first day I went there, I fell in love with the whole system.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Wow.
Just like that. And it was really cool because when a client comes with his faulty car and we get to fix it, there's a joy that overwhelms me for me to fix a car and it comes faulty and it leaves well. It's like when you go to an hospital and the doctor just treats you and all that. So it was really nice.
Okay. I'm still surprised, my darling. Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Some ladies, a percentage of them actually, they feel very uncomfortable sometimes because they feel like they need to, they more like they need to show themselves. They need to tell people that I can do this, because maybe sometimes they tend to look down on them. Do you feel that way sometimes, like at the workshop or outside the workshop? Maybe when you tell people you're a lady mechanic, how do you feel? How do people react to it?
Okay, I've had cases like that. I feel somehow sometimes. I know I've told persons I'm a mechanic and they don't believe me. The person that comes to your mind is, you're joking, the lie. Are you, Esther? You look at the way you're looking.
I will say that too, but forgive me.
You don't look like a mechanic. Like you're nothing remotely look like a mechanic. I'm like, no, it's not about my look. Like, yes, I know I'm a female. I'm all feminine, sorry, but I still want to be a mechanic. I know I've faced challenges, big time, while I was in the workshop. That was my year one. That's 2018. Even last year, I faced a lot of challenges. I know there was a customer that came one time, and he told me he doesn't want me to go near his car. I should stay far away from his car. That why will a lady fix his car? I know all this kind of talks like no this, no that. I really felt bad. Like at that instant, I felt really bad. Like I think I died cry because I'm very emotional. I think I dropped a tear. But I think I got motivation from my Oga, that's my boss. So like, Esther, don't mind him, just come and do this. So that was how it was. I went, I remember I fixed the car. The man was surprised. I think he came for lubricating servicing, if I'm not wrong. And I was able to do the whole thing, and the man was even impressed. And since then he made me his friend, he asked for my contact and all that. Some persons have not believed me, but I still want to put to the whole world that you can be feminine.
So let me ask you something. When I was reading about you, or when I had to go on research about you, I found out you did your IT in a mechanic workshop. Now, I want to ask you, you went to this mechanic workshop on your own, and you went straight to the owner of the shop and told him you're here to do your industrial attachment. Just like that.
Just like
what was his expression when you told him that?
Okay, thanks for that question. Okay, though before then, I think I went to the mechanic workshop after my year one. That was before my IT. My IT was year two. my year one, I went to a workshop in my area. Let me tell you how it went. I went to the workshop. I asked the apprentice for the boss. They call him Oga, like normal Yoruba word, Oga. So I saw him.
So you stayed in Lagos?
Yes, I stayed in Lagos.
Okay.
I stayed in Lagos. I told him, sir, please, I would like to learn about this whole mechanic stuff. I'm an graduate of mechanical engineering. I told him my school, and I would like to learn about mechanic. I want to be a mechanic someday.
Okay.
And the man was really shocked. Like, he looked at me. Thought that this girl was joking.
You know, fit.
As in, she know fit. Where the strength there? Where she wants to start from?
As in, as it's more like this. Just look at yourself.
So the man was, I just loved I think I really loved the way the man treated me and the reception he gave me. Just it was really nice. So he told me, okay, no problem, you can come. He didn't even ask for money. He didn't ask for anything. So the next day I went there and I started. Prior to my IT, I also went to a workshop and I did my IT in the workshop. But it was really cool. I think the reception was lovely. I probably had to cut my hair to just let them know I was really serious about it.
At a point, as a lady, were there times when you want to lift things and you'd be like, don't touch it, oh, please, oh, I don't have strength, oh, leave it, don't carry, please, you're a woman. Were there times like that?
I faced that a lot, like a whole lot. I know my August many times. I felt I would have been better than I am now. But my friend doesn't like to give me these things. So I feel she's a lady, me should know that, me should not follow, me should not do this one. So
yeah,
he doesn't give me work to do. He's just giving to the other apprentices that are guys, and I really felt bad because I tell him so bad. I'm here to learn. I came to this watch. I left my house to come down here to learn. I don't want you to segregate me. I know I'm a lady. I'm not saying I want to turn to a guy tomorrow. No, I'm a lady full time.
Yeah.
But I still want to do this. I am so interested in doing that. So just allow me do it. It was really challenging for me. Up to now it is, but I've been trying to break through that norm of a lady can't do this.
You have female friends?
Yes, I do.
What do they think?
Okay, thank you. Okay, I remember my friend then, she really laughed at me and she was like, "What are you doing here?"
If I were her, yes, at the initial stage, of course I would laugh at you. Come on.
Kept on laughing. What are you doing here? Like, you have ladies going to this hair making, tailoring, and the rest of that. Yeah, so why mechanic? I just try to explain to her that this is something I have passion for. I feel everything boils down to passion. Whatever you like doing, and you like.
Forget though, now also money.
Yes, money is involved, but the truth is mechanic make it a whole lot.
Yeah,
they do. Like, my boss has a very small workshop. We work under the sun, 2-4. Just a very mini small workshop, but it makes, I know how much it makes in a day. Like, it makes it a whole lot. People don't believe it, but it's the fact. So she doesn't really. I never had that, but along the line, I think she got used to it, and she wasn't telling that. She wasn't the one telling her friends, my friend is a mechanic and all that. Now she's the one hyping me everywhere. But it was that time.
Okay, my last question is: we're celebrating women all over the world, even though we're here. I know there are ladies out there who they want to do this thing you're doing because they have passion for it. What would you tell that lady listening who has the passion to do this thing you're doing because she's in love with it? What do you want to tell that lady?
Okay, so I'm going to tell every lady out there that hopes to be a mechanic someday to just take that bold move and start whatever it is you want to. Like, just go to the workshop. Yes, your people might not support you. You might have people telling you what are you doing. You might have people laughing at you at that initial stage, or people trying to make fun of you.
Yeah.
But just take that bold move. Just go there. And I also want to remind them that the fact that you're mechanic doesn't stop you from being a female. You can be feminine. I love to say that. You can be feminine and still be a mechanic. It doesn't affect who you are as a lady. Thank you very much.
I am happy I'm a woman. I'm still surprised, but it's challenging. The theme of this year says, choose to challenge. I'm sure Miss Esther has challenged every young lady out there. I'm also challenging myself. So challenge yourself, challenge that fear, challenge everything that stops you from doing what you want to do. This episode was supported by Farms 32, Beat Studios, Diamond Hub, and Sweet Makeovers.